Today I woke up and I had a little bit of a crisis going,
Oh no, what could it be, Logan?
but then I thought I'll just tell everyone that I'm actually only like 29 or something, you know.
What?
It's fine. I can go backwards, right? We can choose whether we want to be 29, 30, 31.
Mm.
Age is just relative, right? According
Yeah.
to Sauce Gardner in the
Mm.
age saga that happened while you were gone. That's where we're at right now, man. And the off season
Colts
where
off
that
season, bro. Full
that
fledged.
is like an actual storyline that's floating around the NFL sphere. So, but welcome back, man. How
Yeah, dude.
was how was Ireland? And
It was
tell the
great, man.
people what you were doing.
A lot of golf, man. Played a lot of golf, 5 days, 90 holes, top 20 courses in the world. Shot like shit, but had a phenomenal time. A lot of Guinness. Split the G a few times, hit or miss, but it was great, man. Great, but I'm back ready to talk about the Colts. Logan, I looked you up on Wikipedia. I know you're what 31, right? Supposed to be
Yeah,
31.
yeah, yeah.
I
30.
just changed you to 29.
Let's go.
So you are now 20. Things could be a lot worse. Like we could be having contract disputes right now with Jonathan Taylor and Josh Downs and people sitting out, but instead we just realized that our All-Pro corner is a couple months younger, and that's
Yeah,
good. That's
it's
good for
like
Indy.
if anything, that's fantastic news,
Yeah,
right? Because everyone was complaining about, oh my god, we gave up 2 first-round picks for this guy, and it's like, well, he's only 24 now, guys. So
dude, things could be
all
worse
is well.
also in a sense of you could have, a 23-year-old DB1 for the Lions that might serve life in jail, with Terry and Arnold. So I'm just happy we got Sauce and 6 months younger Sauce. We'll
Yeah.
take it, dude.
Honestly, yeah. I when you put it that way, it is good to have a Colts offseason where that is the biggest news. Honestly,
Yeah, dude,
like no news is good news. So,
yeah, exactly.
but
Knock on wood,
yeah,
though, bro. You never know what's coming in the horizon.
but going off of that, so Sauce is obviously one of the youngest guys, honestly, dang near on the team now, right? He's 24.
Dude,
Besides like the
now
rookies.
he's one of the
So,
youngest,
yeah,
dude. Like,
now he's one of the youngest, but, transitioning from that, we talked a little bit beforehand about, the other side of things, the Colts potentially signing a veteran player, so
mm,
somebody who is up there more in age, but those are kind of the only guys that are out there right now still in free agency. There's been a couple names that have been floating around, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say a name, and then I want you to say first yay or nay, and then
mm,
2, give me a reason why, okay?
sure. Okay.
So, first name, Debo Samuel,
I'm gonna say nay.
okay?
I think we got enough yak guys, and I kind of just want to see Josh down and just kind of flourish in that role. And he's young. He's just more athletic. He's faster. So I'm gonna say no, even though we need wide receiver help. I think, especially with Alec Pierce's injury, hopefully he'll be ready by week 1 with his surgery. But for Debo, I'm gonna lean no.
Okay.
Should I send it back to you?
Yeah, sure, give
All
me a
right,
name.
Debo.
I would say yay, but at the
Okay,
right price. It's gonna have to
like
be
vet
at
minimum.
yeah, it's gonna have to be one of those, like, vet minimum type of deals. I would only be okay with it if it's, like, 100% confirmed that Alec Pierce is not going to be ready to go for week 1. I don't think that's the case as of now. As of now, it's still being talked about he might miss a little bit of training camp. I'm starting to get a little scared. We'll talk about that in a second too. I'm starting to get a little scared about that timeline there because they sort of just keep pushing that back a little bit.
Hmm.
Every single
Every
week
time.
it's a different story and it's like, "Okay, guys, how bad is this injury?" And we've seen this story before with the Colts. But but yeah, I'm okay with a Debo Samuel on like a vet minimum deal. If it's anything serious though, any like real money there, I personally would probably stay away from another name. Yeah,
Sure.
I'll throw another name back to you, Keenan Allen.
I'm gonna. I would say more yay than nay
Okay.
with Keenan. The reason I say that I think having him as a vet presence on a vet minimum is great after losing Pittman, and
Mm,
alongside Alec Pierce's injury. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Steichen and Keenan probably interlapped with one another when I think right they probably Yeah, they probably intertwined with one another at some point in their
Oh, you're
career
saying
because he
yeah,
was with
like
the Chargers
he
and
coached Keenan.
yeah,
That
yeah, at
was
some
that was
point.
such an interesting choice of vocab word to
Words.
use.
Dude, I haven't done a podcast in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna blame it on that, and English is my second language, it's actually not, born and raised
Yeah.
American,
I mean,
um,
he was just in Ireland, so they have a little bit different of an accent, so
yeah,
it's like,
dude, it's hard to understand their accent
it
sometimes,
really is,
the
bro,
caddies will
trust
be
me.
talking to me, and I'm just like, "I don't know what you just said, bro, like,
Nah,
I
bro,
need a
when
few
I
more
was there,
drinks."
it's real stuff, the accent,
Yeah.
so
So I'm just stick with my terminology, they intertwined at some point in their,
I do think that's correct, by the way.
coaching tenure,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would say, yeah, he kind of fills that Pittman void, even though we all expect Alec Pierce to do that. But just having a veteran presence like that kind of guy that is just gonna be there. He can play the zone very well. Um, kind of find a spot to sit in and just kind of ultra reliable, even though he's older. I would lean more yay towards him as opposed to Debo. But what
Okay.
about you? Are we opposite thinking or
No, I'm not I don't think I'm a nay for Keenan Allen. I think I would sort of be in your camp, though. I would prefer Keenan Allen just because of I do believe that he could bring a little bit more as far as a veteran presence if you're talking about somebody who is just gonna come in and sort of be a guy that can show the younger guys the ropes and things like that. I feel
sure?
like Keenan Allen makes more sense than Debo Samuel.
I feel like Reg would love him too. I
Yeah,
just love the presence of Keenan Allen, just a
yeah, for
veteran guy,
sure.
smart guy.
So, yeah, I would be okay with them. And switching over to the defensive side, I've heard a name Joey Bosa,
Mm.
D end. What are we
So
thinking there?
there's an article that came out. I forgot who wrote it. It was last night or sometime yesterday. Joey Bosa may or may not have played his last snap in the NFL. Like I think I gotta check the odds on Kalshi. What are the likelihood of Joey Bosa coming back and playing this season?
It's
I don't
probably
know.
not
Nick
super high.
Nick Bosa said he's more focused on his golf game right now in the offseason. Like Joey Bosa is more focused right now on
Right.
his golf game right now than his football. And there's all these articles. It might be clickbait or just trying to get buzz. That Joey Bosa might have played his last snap in the NFL last season and won't be returning. We'll see. He's injured, but if he does play, I mean, bring him in on a vet minimum. He's has yet to stay healthy like over the last 6 or 7 years, but um, unless, like, I mean, who do we have, bro? Arden Key, JTT, like, just uh, King Curry, like, a bunch of these rookies, like, just bring in a vet presence, and if he can only play 7 games, and those 7 games are meaningful snaps and meaningful games, and gets us wins, I'll take it. So,
Yeah, with him, I feel like it makes sense to put some of those stories out there though of him potentially not coming back because a
yeah.
guy a guy who's played as long as he has, I feel like he's probably not gonna come in and do a training camp anyways. Like, I feel like he would come
Yeah.
in as more of a in-season addition, maybe
Sure.
to a team that
Cool
is,
with that.
you know, struggling or something, and or maybe he is, deals with some injuries, things like that. So, I don't feel like he would come in pre-camp for some reason. I think. I just have a feeling that he doesn't wanna go through a whole grueling training camp just with where he's at right now in his career.
Sure.
Another
He's
guy
what,
that I was
29, right? Joey's like
is
29?
he 29? Okay, I thought he was
Somewhere in
older than
that
that.
age.
I thought he was 30s.
I can look it up right
Yeah.
now. Who's the other guy you're talking about?
I was gonna bring up Jadavian Clowney. So I know he's
Mm.
significantly older, but
Bosa is
still
30.
30. Okay.
Yeah.
Jadavian Clowney is still producing though,
And he's
right? Even
33.
even the last few seasons, he's still actually registered sacks. But he's kind of also taken that approach of trying to, sign with like a contender or sign middle of the season or sign with a team that needs some help.
Oh
So
shit,
I would be okay if with giving him a shot as well.
he had 8.5 sacks last season.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like Jadavian Clowney,
3 came in the final game though against the
right,
Giants, but
right.
still,
I mean,
sacks are sacks.
I'll take, bro. I don't care who it's. I'll take 3 sacks from a
Give
veteran,
us something.
even in the
Dude,
same game.
Arden Key, bro.
Yeah,
Arden Key, him and Buckner training the offseason, bro. What a
yeah.
fucking
No,
pickup.
bro. I'll take 3 sacks, dude, from a veteran guy like that, though. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fuck it.
that's all you
You can't
need.
have enough in the trenches. That's what they say,
Yeah,
right? Keep drafting offensive linemen, the front seven. That's like the Colts philosophy. They got to apply that philosophy on the defensive side. I get it. They want to get younger and faster,
yeah,
so it kind of goes against that philosophy on defense. But you just kind of got to keep drafting and keep signing guys until it sticks, and you find that front four because
yeah.
you got to give, you got to give relief to your corners. So
I would also like to see the Colts. I don't know if you've thought this route or this position specifically, but I would like to see the Colts potentially go after a veteran running back presence too. I think that would be okay
Amir
with
Abdullah
me.
was nice. Yeah,
Yeah, because he did great in spots for us in a few games. He did absolutely fantastic and brought exactly what you need out of a veteran running back. Because I'm not super confident in Seth McGowan. I mean, we just don't
dude,
we just don't
and
know
Tyler
any
Gibson, bro. I think
Tyler.
we'll know more in the
No,
offseason
not
or this
Tyler
training camp.
Goodson. It's not
Oh,
Tyler
no.
Goodson. Yeah,
I meant to say,
DJ Giddens.
Giddens, yeah.
Yeah.
I meant to say
Yeah,
Giddens.
Goodson's gone, bro.
He's at
He's
the
gone.
Packers now? He went somewhere. I forgot where he
Falcons.
went. Falcons. Yeah, I think we'll know more on that, come training camp when we see how these players perform, and then I think the Colts are gonna be looking over every position group to see what uh, they need come training camp, essentially. So, that'll be fun to see. Before we get into training camp, actually, I have one more name for you.
Yep.
This is on the offensive side of the ball. What are your thoughts on, Joe Burrow?
Get the hell out of here, bro. So it's
Dude,
this new guy. He's up and coming.
dude. No, no,
Not a lot
veteran
of
presence,
people.
bro. He's a
Yeah,
vet. He's a
yeah.
vet,
No,
bro.
not a lot of people, know about him. He's
Yeah,
pretty low key. Joe Burrow.
yeah. Like, would you sign him, and at what price point?
I mean, bro, if you look at the NBA right now with all these trades going on,
Dude,
let's just throw like half the roster
dude, we'll
at the
give you
Bengals. Yeah.
Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, and 2 firsts, bro, for Joe Burrow.
Throw in Riley Leonard, dude. Who cares?
Who's our backup, bro?
Yeah.
Joe's gonna get injured too, bro. Bring in
We'll
Flacco.
we'll run
Like,
the Wildcat, bro.
dude,
We
fuck
don't need a quarterback. We got JT, bro.
backup
We're fine.
quarterback, Tyler Warren, dude. Come on.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
And then Mo Alley Cox can finally take his place as tight end 1, what he
Finally.
deserves
Oh
or
my
can.
god. Hey, I
Um,
don't know, guys, but I'm just saying, Colts unplugged for GM. Who says no?
who says no, bro? Who says no? Um, Training camp though. I know you had some stuff. Training camp news came out. The dates, who we're playing. You probably are a little bit more knowledgeable on that because I have been out for 2 weeks. Um, but it seems like it's starting right mid July, end
Yeah.
July.
Yeah. So it's let me pull up the schedule actually really quick just to show the peeps because this is always a fun time of year because and you know what's really sad, Addy, is this is going to be the last year at
Yeah,
Grand Park and it is sad. It really is because Grand Park has always been a great place, at least for me to go and watch training camp. Even before I was like seriously like covering the team and stuff. It's just a great spot for fans to go, especially for people that can't make it to a game during the
sure.
season. It's a great way to go watch the Colts and feel like you're, a part of the team. So it's it is bittersweet. I'm very interested to see how they move forward with their training camps in the future. I know they're having it at their practice facility. Not gonna be quite as many people that are gonna be able to
Yeah,
go, so that's sad. But yeah, this is the final training camp at Grand Park Sports Campus. If you see here, it says 2018 through 2026.
8 years.
RIP.
Long live.
But July 29th is the date that everyone should circle on their calendar. So we've got like a month and 4 days?
Mm-hmm.
Month and 5 days. Yeah,
Logan,
crazy.
when are we going? When can we meet up with people, hang out, get some interviews? When do you
Yeah,
want to go?
I'm gonna reach out to our contact over with the Colts again and see what dates they announce for the media practice,
Yeah.
and then yeah, I'll send her over the email probably even later today even.
And I want to meet some Cup fans, get some interviews, get your guys' thoughts. I think that's
Yeah,
really important too, because it's the community we're trying to build at the end of the day. So
yeah,
hearing your guys' opinions and thoughts on the Indianapolis Colts goes a long way.
for sure. And then other thing I wanted to highlight about the training camp schedule as well, Addy, is it looks like We're officially locked in here with the joint practices with the Falcons at
Mm.
home. That'll be interesting. See a little
Or
Michael
Penix.
Michael
Mm.
Penix and Tua Tagovailoa action, bro.
Double lefty,
Who's gonna be
bro.
the starter there, by the way?
Tua, it'll be Tua.
I think Tua will too, bro. It's
It'll be
crazy.
Tua for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
kind of crazy. But yeah, man. So I'm excited. We'll do it up big for the last training camp for sure, and send out Grand Park with a bang.
Yeah,
Anything
100%.
else you got for the people today? A little bit lighter news day for the
Yeah.
Colts. We're entering that time where the team is taking a break, guys.
You
So
guys will still see content from us
mhm.
though, or at least every single week we'll put something out there. But the news may not be as fun. We might pivot a little bit in the next week or two, play some fun Colts games and whatnot. We'll figure that out. But
Yeah,
come July 29th, I mean, it's just gonna be content rolling
yeah,
from like a Colts side of the equation. So and Colts players and,
yep,
and coaches and whatnot. So and hopefully we'll get some interviews
yeah.
with some Steichen, some of the players and some of you guys. So
We'll try to make it a little bit more entertaining than just hey, Sauce Gardner's 24 actually, not
yeah,
25.
dude.
God,
Exactly.
that was something special there,
I
but
saw that in Ireland. I was like, "Whoa,
you're
dude! Our
like, "Oh
all-pro
my
corner is
god."
6 months younger than I thought." Whoa!
You're like,
And the
"My
funny part, I
life
think
has
he's turning
changed."
25 in like 2 months, or
Yeah,
like a month or something. So
yeah.
it's pretty funny.
Well, guys, I appreciate you hopping on and watching with us. And make sure you click that subscribe button on YouTube. We are growing over there again. So thank you guys so much for that. And follow us on Twitter. I am just at Profan Logan. I believe Addy is just at Addy
At Ati
Oberoi.
Oberoi.
Yep.
Yep.
And our all of our other social pages is just at Colts Unplugged. And as always, go
Go
Colts.
Colts.
Hey!